In the realm of philosophy, one name stands out as a profound thinker who challenged traditional beliefs and explored the depths of human existence. Søren Kierkegaard. Born in 1813 in Copenhagen, Denmark, Kierkegaard was exposed to philosophical thinking from a young age. His father, a deeply philosophical man, engaged in discussions and readings that fostered Kierkegaard's intellectual curiosity. As a young adult, Kierkegaard pursued studies in philosophy and theology at the University of Copenhagen. However, he grew disillusioned with the historical and philosophical works he encountered. He felt that these works were detached from the reality of lived experience, lacking depth and authenticity. This dissatisfaction would shape the direction of Kierkegaard's philosophical endeavors. In the depths of human experience, we encounter moments of unease, moments where the very ground beneath our existence seems uncertain. Kierkegaard gave a name to this deep feeling: angst, or existential anxiety. It's not simply a medical condition or nervousness. Rather, it's a profound and unsettling awareness of our freedom, the choices we must make, and the consequences that follow. At its core, existential anxiety is the realization that life is full of uncertainty, and this realization can be both terrifying and liberating. This anxiety stems from our freedom, the fact that at every moment, we are faced with choices. We possess the ability to shape our own lives, but this freedom brings with it the weight of responsibility. Kierkegaard famously described anxiety as the dizziness of freedom. This freedom allows us to make our own decisions, but it also forces us to confront the vast unknown. What should we do? How should we live? The open-ended nature of life can be dizzying because there are no guarantees. Our decisions, whether big or small, carry an enormous sense of responsibility. Every choice we make has consequences, and this awareness can be overwhelming. Should I take this job? Should I commit to this relationship? Each choice closes off other possibilities, and that's where anxiety creeps in. What if the path we choose isn't the right one? Kierkegaard's point is that there is no predetermined path, and that is both the beauty and the burden of our freedom. For Kierkegaard, the most important philosophical question is not about abstract concepts, but about what it means to exist as a human being. His focus was not on universal truths, but on the individual experience of life. What does it mean to live authentically, to truly exist, rather than simply to be? Kierkegaard's exploration of existence centers on the idea that we are all confronted by the fundamental uncertainty of life. Unlike animals or objects, humans are aware of their own existence. This awareness brings us face to face with the unknown, with the endless possibilities and responsibilities that come with being alive. Life then becomes an ongoing process of making meaning in a world where no fixed meaning is provided. One of Kierkegaard's most striking ideas is the leap of faith. To live authentically, we must make choices, often in the absence of certainty. The leap of faith is the decision to embrace uncertainty and to act despite our doubts. This leap is not just a religious metaphor, it's a philosophical challenge that applies to all areas of life. In Kierkegaard's view, whether it's a commitment to a career, a relationship, or a belief, we must make a leap into the unknown. This leap requires courage because we are stepping into the uncertain without guarantees. Faith, then, is not about eliminating doubt. It is about embracing doubt and acting anyway. It's about living with the full knowledge that we cannot predict the future or control the outcomes, but still choosing to engage with life fully. This leap can be terrifying, but it is also where true freedom lies. By embracing the unknown, we take control of our lives, not by knowing everything, but by making decisions in spite of what we don't know. It is through this leap that we find meaning, not in external assurances, but in the subjective truth of our own experience. Kierkegaard introduced the idea of subjective truth. Unlike objective truths, scientific facts, or universal laws, subjective truth is deeply personal. It's the truth that holds meaning for you as an individual. It's the belief or commitment that shapes your life, not because it can be proven or universally accepted, but because it resonates with your deepest self. For Kierkegaard, passion plays a central role in this journey. Passion is what connects us to our subjective truths. It drives us, gives us energy, and makes life worth living. Whether it's a commitment to love, a career, or a personal belief, passion gives meaning to the uncertainty of life. It's what transforms our anxiety into action. Kierkegaard believed that passion, when grounded in subjective truth, can help us transcend the paralysis of existential anxiety. It is through our passionate commitments that we make sense of our existence. In a world full of uncertainties, our passion is the anchor that keeps us grounded in our own experience, giving our lives purpose and direction. To live authentically, Kierkegaard argued, we must resist the urge to conform to societal expectations. Society often tries to impose standards and norms that may not align with our own personal truths. But Kierkegaard warns against allowing these external pressures to define us. True fulfillment comes from living according to our values and passions, not those dictated by others. Living authentically means making choices based on our own subjective truth, even when those choices go against societal norms. It requires courage and self-awareness, but Kierkegaard believed that this is the only path to true self-realization. When we conform without questioning, we lose touch with our individuality, our unique potential. We must ask ourselves, what do we believe? What is meaningful to us? At the heart of Kierkegaard's philosophy is the understanding that anxiety is not just a challenge to be overcome. It's a necessary part of personal growth. Without anxiety, there can be no true self-exploration. It is only when we face our anxiety head-on that we are forced to confront the big questions of life. Who am I? What do I want? How should I live? Kierkegaard teaches us that we must not run from anxiety, but embrace it as part of the human condition. It is a signal that we are free, that we are making choices, and that those choices matter. Anxiety pushes us to reflect, to grow, and ultimately, to become more fully ourselves. Life, according to Kierkegaard, is a balancing act between freedom and anxiety. We are free to choose, but that freedom comes with uncertainty, and it is this uncertainty that gives rise to existential anxiety. Yet, far from being something to fear, anxiety is a reminder of our freedom and potential. It is an invitation to live passionately, to commit to what we believe in, and to take the leap of faith into the unknown. Kierkegaard's philosophy reminds us that living authentically requires courage, the courage to face the uncertainties of life, to make decisions in the face of anxiety, and to embrace the freedom that comes with being human. In doing so, we can create lives of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment, grounded in our own subjective truths. Kierkegaard's famous quote, "Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom,"